All right, this video is for you if you invested passively in multifamily real estate syndications, but you feel like you want more control over your investment. Maybe you want to build wealth faster, and you're wondering, is there a way I can become a general partner somehow, a little bit more actively involved? And it's more common than you think for passive investors to actually have those conversations, and it's very common that people actually become a general partner. And in this video, I'm going to show you how that can be done, how you can go from a passive investor to becoming general partners in the deals, what you need to know before you step into an active role, and your next steps if this is something you actually want to do in your next deal. Hey, my name is Michael Blanc, and I help people become financially free with real estate. Let's do this. All right, so here's the situation. You invested in a few syndications. You're very excited about it. You told your friends about it. Maybe some of your friends actually invested with you, and you're like, you know what? I should probably get paid for bringing my investors into these deals and really want to get more cash flow, build equity and wealth faster, and maybe control my destiny a little bit more because now I'm a little bit more involved. And maybe you enjoy the real estate investing game and you have access to capital, which is evidenced by the fact that you have brought some of your friends into the deal. So if I'm talking to you right now, then you might be very interested in taking a more active role in a real estate syndication. But how? All right, let's talk about that next. So a typical career path, typically from a passive investor, is one into a capital raising role. Now there's two main roles in a syndication. One is a deal finder and the other one is a capital raiser. Very common that there's a partnership for those two because they're both required. And so you being a passive investor typically tells me that you're a relationship person, you have access to other people with capital, therefore you might be a perfect fit for a capital raiser. And your time is better spent raising capital than actually analyzing deals, talking to brokers, doing due diligence, and that kind of stuff. For that, operating, and for that, you really want a deal finder / operator. And from an operator's perspective, it's great because they're always looking for more capital. This is why these partnerships work so well. And what we're finding right now, the trend really is this fund of funds model, where the operator has a deal and they create a fund of fund structure that allows other fund managers to bring capital in. So you could be an aspiring fund manager, and it's really just a matter of raising money. Let's say you're raising $100,000 from 10 people each, you're raising $1 million. Now what you're doing though is you're creating your own PPM, your own subscription agreement. There's some legal cost to that, but it allows you to legally raise money for another operator. And so as a fund, so you basically become a fund and then you write a single $1 million check into the operator. So that's kind of where that goes from the passive. And it's really not that hard to do because you already know how it works from a passive perspective. There probably needs to be a little more education on what exactly the operator does. You got to learn more about the operator. You have to learn a little bit more about maybe how you do a live webinar and things of that nature. But in the beginning, you're raising money from one-on-one anyway, the way you were doing. And if you don't want to do a fund, that's fine. And what you can do is you can actually become a GP with the operator. It depends a little bit on what size the deal is, but those conversations can be had. The point is this: if you've already invested several times yourself, then it's and you want to become more active because you like it, because you really feel like you like the activity, you want to accelerate those results, then it's a great next stepping stone as a passive investor. So if after the video you're not sure if you want to become an active role, you'd rather continue investing passively, that's fine. I would just encourage you to watch the rest of the content on our channel. Check out the other resources we have on our Nighthawk Equity website. And also, if you do want to become a capital raiser, check us out at nighthawkequity.com and schedule a call with us because we have some resources to help new fund managers set up their fund. So we'd love to have a conversation with you as well. Till then, check you next time.